welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 3:49 p.m.
Something I won't tolerate is cruelty and abuse, and I will not suffer it anymore. I'm not going to. If I have to live on my own without completely anybody, I'm not going to tolerate anybody abusing me anymore, and I've come to that decision. Okay, I went up to my mum's with the intention of having a rest, writing up my diary, and just being able to sit in peace. Now, my mum's neighbour next door, Barry, brought his dog Sam over towards my dog Max, and Barry's dog went for my dog. Okay, he went for little Max, right? I think Barry knew that I was around my mum, and I told you before that he came out. There's no need for Barry to come near where my mum lives, round the back. He takes his dog out in his white car. That's twice that happened, and Max is a very small little dog. He's very tiny, and to get a big dog bite, I was upset. That's twice Barry's done that. While I'm at my mum's, come round the back. They've got two cars. They've got a garage. And I just wanted to sit in peace and talk to my mum. And whenever I talk to anybody or go near anybody, someone tries to interfere and spoil it. I've never met this Barry face to face. I've never spoken to him. And that's the second time I've gone round my mum's and his dog has barked at my dog, and he's not even apologised or come round or even looked at me. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not going up there anymore. I've made my decision and I'm sticking to it. Just leave people to sit down in peace, for goodness sake. He doesn't speak. The dog went for my dog and he just pulled it off and went indoors. It's rude. There's nothing wrong with me. When I came home yesterday, there was dog sick on the communal stairs. Somebody's dog had puked up on the stairs, and somebody had left dog sick on the stairs. So there was all bits of dog puke and lumpy bits in it. I went out there with disinfectant and a dustpan and brush, and I cleaned somebody else's puke up. Because it looks like my dog's done it, doesn't it? So I cleaned that up on my hands and knees, somebody else's mess. Because what happens is, if there's puke on the floor or on the walls, the cleaners take pictures of it, and then we all get a letter saying this mess was found in the flat. So I got down on my hands and knees and cleaned up somebody else's sick puke yesterday. When I got back, sick on the stairs. God knows, I think someone comes in my flat, but I'm not 100% sure. Just a couple of things I want to mention. I'm not going up to my mum's again. I shan't be speaking or seeing my mum again. That's my choice, nobody else's. I despise cruelty, and once you escape it, you don't go back, and I'm not going to. Right, I went into the flat. She had her usual bits on the table. I had very little money. I've been left with £1 coin. But then, when I was a kid, I used to be hungry, foraging for things in the cupboard, so that's nothing unusual. My mum pulled out a Vera Wang Princess glass perfume bottle. Vera Wang Princess. She gave me a ring with pink stones in it, fake piece of plastic metal with pink stones in it. Gave it to me. She said, put it on your little finger, like So she was giving me a ring that she was wearing and told me to wear it on my little finger. It didn't fit. So I put it on this finger, the wedding ring finger. It fitted on there. So I took that, and she wanted me to wear her ring. So I've got wearing rings just like my mum. So I put it on. Didn't take any notice of that. And she said, I think they're going to talk to me about the cleanliness of my flat. Not mine, hers. And she'd cleaned her flat, or someone had cleaned it. It was all pristine. Well, my son said he'd had his car valeted, cleaned out. So my mum's had her flat cleaned out. All the pillows have been cleaned. The bathroom was pristine. When I got back yesterday, my flat was a tip, because I'd been woken up at 7 o'clock and I hadn't put the bedclothes away, and there was shit on the floor, because, you know, you get up in the morning, you clean your cups and your bits and pieces. So when I got back from Canberra Sands yesterday, shit was all over my flat. It's like when someone goes for a night out, when they get up in the morning, they clean it all. So my mother Jennifer said to me, I think they're going to start asking me about the cleanliness of her flat. Well, I said, Mum, your flat looks fine. It looks clean. It looks like someone's polished it, disinfected it and cleaned it. And I said, why? If someone sends you a letter about the cleanliness of your flat? She went, no, but I think they might do. And she said, you know, she was talking about her neighbours, not mine. They talk behind your back, the neighbours. So she thought her neighbours were going to report her for a dirty flat or something. That's what I got the gist of. And I said, you know, your flat's completely clean. So I ignored that. Then she took me into the bedroom where her and Dad used to sleep together. She took me, she's not Derek, is she? She took me, Sinestra, her daughter, into her bedroom. And there's a dog on her bed. She's got a bedspread with a dog. A big wolf is a dog. A wolf is a dog, isn't it? Not like mine. It was a duvet cover with a picture of a wolf on it. She said your dad's phones are still there. They were, Dad's mobiles. There was an earphone set by the table. And I came out of the bedroom and I thought, why has she taken me into the bedroom to show me the bed? My mother. So I came out and sat down. What nailed the lid in the coffin for me was when she said, there's a stinky smell in here. I had a shower yesterday. It's my son's shower that's been broken. So, you know, you can open the doors, there's a smell in here. So my mother talking to me like that when I was out all day yesterday, I came back, I had a shower, I hand washed my clothes because it's very hard to wash clothes when you've got a broken washing machine. So I'd hand wash my clothes. I just felt like I wanted to cry. Why was my mum saying things like this to me? It's like she wanted me to run off and I had no money. There's a stinky smell in here, and you can open the windows, and that's when Max, my dog, ran out, and Barry's dog went for Max. She said there's a smell in here, a smell. I have thrown my phone into the bin. The government is due to pay me, Crystal, a government payment to help with my bills, etc. The government is pay me crystal benefits. I intend to get a mobile phone with one lot, a mobile phone, and a washing machine, second hand, and with another lot, a bed. I'm on benefits, I have a disability, and when your own mother is making out you're ugly, you stink and you smell, it's time to leave and not go back, and I'm not. Right? I don't care how much noise my neighbour makes upstairs. I am not interested in him. I can look after myself, and what I say goes. If he starts to make a horrendous noise like he had been doing, I will report him to the local authorities. Obviously, when you ring 999, the police don't do anything, but I'm sure the housing will. If I'm starting to get bullied again. It's been quiet for a couple of days, but since I've had that little set to with my mother, somehow I think it's all going to start up again. And I'm not having it. Anybody that abuses me will get dealt with. Right? See you later.